I was 17 years old when I went on my first date. And believe it or not, it was with the most popular girl at school. She was beautiful, very smart. But I think the real reason that I had a huge crush on her for about a year and a half before I mustered up the courage to ask her out is that she was incredibly sweet. She was genuinely one of the nicest people I had ever met, and niceness was not a quality that I had commonly seen among 17-year-olds. A part of me still believes that the only reason she agreed to go out with me is because she was too nice to say no. It was the year 2009 and McDonald's had just opened their first joint in Chennai. At about 4 p.m. on a Friday afternoon, we walk in and I was trying really hard to not seem nervous, but my brand new Converse sneakers kept making that annoying squeaky noise against their freshly polished floor tiles. We placed our orders, 2 chicken maharajas with fries and coke, and I got an extra happy meal because I really wanted the toy. And since this was right after Eid, I was richer than a certain billionaire who currently owns India Today, the magazine. Anyway, we found a place to sit and we got to talking. And about 5 minutes in, she says those 5 dreaded words. Those 5 dreaded words that I knew I was going to hear, but I was kind of hoping I wouldn't. Tell me more about yourself. My brain goes error 404, page not found, and then when it reboots, the first thing I can think of saying is, I'm a human being. No, you dumbass, you don't have the muscles to pull off something that douchey. Alright, brain, next option. I'm Indian. But wait, I don't agree with the concept of countries and I think borders shouldn't exist. I thought of saying Muslim, but then I realized that I ate pork and I drank alcohol and I had even smoked weed once. I couldn't call myself an atheist because while I didn't follow all the rules, I still believed in a God and I still prayed to them. And then it dawned upon me. I'm clearly overthinking this. This is a first date. It's supposed to be fun and playful. I should be more interesting. So I told her I loved football, that I was a voracious reader, and that I could play every song by the Beatles on the guitar. I couldn't. I didn't know shit about football, I hadn't read a single book in my life, and my favorite musician was Anu Malik. Luckily, I could build on these lies and the rest of the date went smoothly. We finished our food and we got an auto. And now I was on my way to drop her home. I was on my way to drop her home because that is what a gentleman does. And I had read 42 articles the previous night on how to behave on your first date. I dropped her home and then later that night I sent her a text saying, "Hey, I had a great time today." And she replied, "Hey, I had a great time too." And then she said those magic words that I was dying to hear. "I'm glad you're not like other Muslims." You see, the school that I went to had one Muslim kid apart from me. My pet name amongst classmates was Osama. But guess who came up with that name? Me. Because if you make fun of yourself, then the others can't, right? The trick was to exhaust every terrorist joke before anybody else could make them. What happened when the Muslim comedian went on stage? He bombed. Why was the Muslim waiter sad? Because they cut his tip. Hilarious, I know. The trick was to parade my love for pork with my I love bacon t-shirt and to put up obnoxious status messages on Orkut about how hammered I got last night. The trick was to show to my classmates that I was not like the others. That I was one of the good ones. And I had succeeded. For now, I was different.